Transparency is key. And I feel like it's a lot of fathers around the world who are going through the exact same thing as me. And with this still being Men's Mental Health Month, I feel like I have to be transparent. And I just got to tell the truth. I just got to be honest. Like, I come on camera smiling through it all. No matter what's going on, I come through here smiling. And a lot of y'all on here saying what happened. Appreciate all the happy Father's Day love. A lot of you guys been following me for over a decade, you know what I'm saying? And you know you've never come to my platform and not see me share my love with you guys, with me and my children. You've always seen that. Y'all know I have my oldest daughter is 16 years old. So a lot of y'all watch my oldest daughter grow up from a baby all the way up. Y'all got to watch her grow up on social media through my content. You know what I'm saying? Before social media was even cutting checks, you know, I've always been a real father. Ever since I became a father, I've been a real father. That's something I hang my hat on. That's one of the best things that I've ever been doing in my entire life when I became a father. It gave me more purpose. It gave me more will to achieve my dreams and just be successful. You know what I'm saying? Growing up how I grew up, everything wasn't never handed to me, man. Nobody's ever gave me anything. So I've always had to bust my butt and work hard to get anything in my life. And once I became a father, it just gave me that drive to push more and more and more. You understand what I'm saying? I had my first kid, my first daughter, when I was 25 years old. And again, my oldest daughter now is 16. And I've shared so many beautiful moments with my kids right in front of you guys. So I just want to apologize to my fans as well, because a lot of y'all come on here and y'all be asking me about my kids. And obviously, once I started going through a lot of heartache and things on social media, I might have became a little bit defensive. You know what I'm saying? You become defensive when people start being in your personal business, and then you're going through things, and then people ask you questions like, where's your kids at? How is your daughter? How is your, you know what I'm saying? When people ask you these questions and you're going through so much in the public eye of millions of people all across the world who have an opinion of your life and who they think you are because of certain things that get said about you. And I get it. Y'all my fans. Y'all, I look at y'all like family. I've been calling you guys family and all that for years. So when I start seeing certain things coming from you guys, like you men and women who follow me, y'all know I represent Real Father Gang. I have been representing Real Father Gang since I became a father. It's natural to me. Whenever you have a kid, you pour into your children. And we ain't just talking about financial. We talking about knowledge. We talking about talents. We talking about whatever you got to give to your kids. That's what you give your kids. And it ain't always got to be about no gifts. It ain't always got to be about no money. Because money can't give you everything that you need. They say the best things in this world are free. And when you got kids, what's the best thing you can get to your children that's free? Knowledge, education. Teach them to be strong. Teach them how to survive. Teach them how to go out here and get it. That's way better than anything else. It's way better than money. It's way better than buying fancy clothes. It's way better than buying the biggest toys and all of that stuff, because those toys and all that stuff ain't nothing but a distraction. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I understand coming up, I didn't get to have all of that stuff. But you know what I got to get from my father? Wisdom. My dad taught me so much just through his words, just through me watching his movements. You understand what I'm talking about? That was way better than anything that my dad ever bought me. And yes, my dad bought me things. But what was way better than any of that? They say the best things that you can get in this life is free. Wisdom. Show me how to go get it. So when you can't provide it for me, I can go get it by myself. Because ain't none of us promised to be here forever. So again, like I said before, I apologize to you guys, because sometimes when y'all come on here, man, and y'all be direct, y'all be asking me questions, and I'm human just like y'all, man. That shit hurt people's feelings, bro. People be at their lowest going through stuff mentally and all of that, man. Your heart is broken when you go through this, bro. 2 straight years y'all seen me go on here for Father's Day and not have my kids with me. Y'all seen it. 2 straight years. Y'all seen it. Y'all hear all the noise that's going on. Y'all hear it. I have to see it in my comments daily when I'm just working. Y'all don't understand how I feel as a man. And I don't come on here breaking down in tears or none of that. You know why? Because I am a man. That's how I was taught. I can't come on here and do that because I look weak for my kids. I look weak for everybody. You understand me? And I will be judged behind it. I will be the meme of the internet. Every black man, white man, Asian man, any man you seen come on here and cry about their situation became a meme of the internet. I can't cry publicly in front of y'all because I miss my kids and I can't have my kids around me on certain days of the year because women want to be spiteful. Women are looking to hurt you as a father. I can't come on here and cry and do that. I can't do that. Anything a man do, he gets shamed for it. And it's by design, and it's not right. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. A man should be able to cry and speak up about not being able to see his kids. Real fathers, we got hearts just like the mothers, man. These kids belong to both people. Kids belong to the mother and the father. The childish games that keep going on out here, man, it's sad, it's sickening, and it's hurtful, and it's harmful. Because those type of decisions, they're trying to hurt the person that they was with, the person they had a kid with, but you're hurting your child. This is where a lot of these childhood traumas come from, man. I try to hold back and I come on here and I don't speak about certain things, but then I start to think about it today, man. This can't help us, man. This ain't going to help me just being silent and not saying nothing or speaking on how I feel. It's not going to help me, man. And it's not going to help the world. This cycle is going to continue, man. Broken homes, broken families is going to continue if I don't use my voice. If I don't come on here and talk about this and set the record straight for other fathers that got to go through this same shit. It's hurtful, man. It's sad. It's a disgrace to the human race, period. Shouldn't no father have to go without seeing their kids on no day? When a father want to see his kids, let him see his kids. I'm sick of seeing all these other fathers out here crying about it too. I've been staying strong for far too long and staying silent, letting people lie on my fucking name, man. Real father gang is what I represent. I'm going to always be a real father. It don't matter what type of obstacles you put in front of me. I feel like I'm running and jumping over hurdles, all type of shit. I'm crawling and ducking up on the crawl spaces just to be able to be a good dad for my kids. Women out here talking bad about the fathers to their children, lying on the fathers to their children, and wonder why the children don't want to be around the dad. You're lying to the kids about the dads. This is happening, man. I'm sad. It's sad I got to come on here right after Father's Day and talk about it, but it's the truth. You know how many fathers didn't get to see their kids yesterday? Do you know how many fathers wanted to be around their kids yesterday and couldn't? And had to look at their baby mamas on the internet boasting and making all type of posts about them, and they couldn't say nothing. Why? Because they men. Because a man cannot say how he feels. We have come up with this mindset that men are bad fathers. No, men are great fathers. Men provide structure and discipline and all that stuff. They teach their kids wisdom and all of that. Anytime y'all see me on camera with my kids, I'm teaching them something. I'm singing to my kids. I'm giving them something that they can take and go on with, and they can actually be successful with it. I show my kids everything that I know. Whatever I know, I show it to my kids. I ain't standing around my kids doing stupid stuff that my kids can't learn from. When I got my kids with me, I'm doing positive things with my kids every time. Whether it's teaching them how to count, if I'm singing to them, I'm saying, putting positivity, speaking life into my kids every time anybody has ever seen me, and I do the same thing behind closed doors. And I'm not the only father that's like that. A lot of kids don't want to be around their fathers because they provide structure. They want to be able to run around and play and do all type of stuff, especially when you got little girls. Man, I got little girls, man. I'll die for my kids, man. Any real father would. Any real father is going to be hurt whenever they get put through that type of shit. Of course, I don't want my little girls out here doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. Of course, as a father, we don't want our little girls out here messing around and entertaining boys. Of course we don't. I'm a father. And all of y'all know that y'all have real fathers. They the same way. We're strict.